Welcome to DinoX, where we take you back to the wildest time in Earth's history, the age of dinosaurs. Prepare to be taken back millions of years as we bring you stories from the distant past. Today, we will explore the world of these ancient creatures and uncover the mysteries that surround them. Join us as we bring you the definitive series on dinosaurs. In today's episode, we'll talk about the evolution of dinosaurs from their humble beginnings to their eventual extinction. So, let's get started. A long time ago, our planet was home to some very scary creatures. These were the first dinosaurs. It's hard to believe that these monsters lived over 200 million years ago during the Triassic period. There wasn't much life on land back then. However, the oceans teemed with fish and marine reptiles. This would all change soon. Over the next 65 million years, dinosaurs would rule our planet until a catastrophic event wiped them out. But how did this come to be? What led to their rapid rise and domination? And why are there so many gaps in the fossil record? We're here to find out. But before we begin our journey back in time, make sure to subscribe to our channel. That way, you won't miss any new episodes. Also, stick around until the end, because we have a special surprise for you. Now let's go back to the beginning. The Triassic period began about 252 million years ago after the largest mass extinction in history. At this point, mammals were small and not particularly diverse, birds didn't exist yet, and most life was concentrated in the oceans. But this would soon change. A group of reptiles known as archosaurs began to thrive on land. These reptiles were more advanced than others of their kind and had many unique characteristics. They had a special hole in their skull behind the eye socket that allowed for bigger brains and stronger jaws. This adaptation enabled them to use their teeth and powerful jaws to quickly eat through flesh. They also had an opening on each side of their lower jaw that connected the middle ear to the outside environment. This adaptation gave them better hearing and helped them to be more aware of their surroundings. As a result, they became successful hunters and were able to survive in a variety of habitats. Over time, archosaurs split into two groups, the crocodilians and the dinosaurs. The crocodilians were a group of large, powerful reptiles that lived both on land and in water. They were efficient predators and had a huge impact on the ecosystems they inhabited. Meanwhile, the dinosaurs were smaller than their cousins, the crocodilians, and were primarily terrestrial. The word dinosaur was derived from the Greek words deinos, meaning terrible, and zauros, meaning lizard. Although dinosaurs were some of the largest animals to ever live, including the infamous Tyrannosaurus rex, many of the earliest dinosaurs were only a few feet tall. The name dinosaur may seem like an exaggeration, but it really isn't. Dinosaurs first appeared in the late Triassic period about 230 million years ago. They quickly diversified and spread across the globe, eventually becoming the dominant land animals. This rapid rise to prominence is thought to have been due to their unique adaptations, which allowed them to exploit new ecological opportunities. One of the key factors in the success of the dinosaurs was their ability to adapt to different environments. Unlike their reptilian cousins, the crocodilians, dinosaurs were better suited to life on land. They had a number of physical features that made them well adapted to their terrestrial lifestyle. For example, dinosaurs had strong, sturdy legs that allowed them to walk, run, and eventually fly with ease. Their bodies were also supported by a bony shell made up of small plates and spines which protected them from predators and helped to maintain their body temperature. Additionally, dinosaurs had a special adaptation in their hip structure that allowed for a wide range of motion and flexibility, making them more agile and efficient movers. This adaptation also allowed for the evolution of different body shapes and sizes, which helped dinosaurs to thrive in various habitats. Another factor in the success of dinosaurs was their reproductive strategy. Unlike most reptiles, which lay eggs in large numbers to increase their chances of survival, dinosaurs typically laid fewer eggs but provided more parental care. This approach allowed them to produce larger offspring who were better equipped to survive in their environment. Some species of dinosaurs even exhibited complex social behaviors, such as herd behavior and cooperative breeding, which further increased their chances of survival. In short, dinosaurs were highly adaptable creatures who were able to exploit new ecological opportunities and care for their young in ways that no other species had done before. This combination of factors allowed them to become the dominant land animals on Earth for over 150 million years. As the Triassic drew to a close and the Jurassic began, the climate warmed and lush forests replaced the dry deserts. Dinosaurs flourished in this environment and grew to enormous sizes. The biggest dinosaur that ever existed, the Argentinosaurus, weighed over 100 tons and measured more than 115 feet long. This giant reptile was truly a sight to behold as it roamed the Earth during the late Jurassic period in what is now South America. But the Argentinosaurus wasn't the only impressive creature to emerge during this time. The Stegosaurus, a herbivorous dinosaur with plates along its back and a distinctive tail, was another fascinating addition to the Jurassic fauna. In contrast, the Allosaurus was a fearsome carnivore that lived alongside the Stegosaurus. These massive meat-eaters were among the top predators of their time and had a huge impact on the ecosystems they inhabited. Moving on to the Cretaceous period, which lasted from about 145 to 66 million years ago. During this time, continents drifted apart and shallow seas covered much of the planet. The climate was warm and humid, much like today, and flowering plants were everywhere. Dinosaurs continued to thrive during this period, and some of the most iconic species, such as the Tyrannosaurus rex and the Triceratops, lived during this time. However, towards the end of the Cretaceous period, everything changed. The asteroid impact theory is the most widely accepted explanation for the extinction of the dinosaurs. According to this theory, a large asteroid or comet struck the Earth, causing massive destruction and climate change that led to the extinction of the dinosaurs and other life forms. The impact would have caused widespread devastation, including earthquakes, tsunamis, and wildfires. The dust and gas from the impact would have blocked out the sun, leading to a prolonged period of darkness and cold. This sudden climate change would have had a devastating impact on the food chain, leading to the extinction of many plant and animal species, including the dinosaurs. However, there are other theories about the extinction of the dinosaurs. Some scientists believe that volcanic activity in India played a major role in their extinction. The Deccan Traps, a series of volcanic eruptions in India, released huge amounts of lava and gases into the atmosphere, which could have led to climate change and the extinction of the dinosaurs. Others argue that the extinction of the dinosaurs was a gradual process that occurred over a period of millions of years due to changes in sea levels, climate change, and the evolution of new species. This theory suggests that the asteroid impact was not the sole cause of their extinction, but rather one of several factors that contributed to their demise. What do you think? Do you believe that the asteroid impact was the main reason for their extinction? Or do you think that it was just one of several factors that led to their demise? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. As we bring our episode to a close, let's leave you with some fun facts about the dinosaurs. Did you know that the largest group of dinosaurs was the sauropods, which included the famous Diplodocus and Brachiosaurus? These dinosaurs were characterized by their extremely long necks and tails, and were among the largest animals to ever live. Another interesting fact is that some dinosaurs were actually very colorful, and not just the green lizards that we often see in movies. A study of the feathers of a relative of the velociraptor showed that it had a beautiful iridescent blue and green plumage, similar to that of a blue jay. Finally, don't forget that birds are the direct descendants of theropod dinosaurs, which means that every time you see a bird, remember that you are looking at a living dinosaur. Thanks for joining us on this incredible journey through time. We hope that you learned something new and exciting about the dinosaurs. If you did, make sure to subscribe to our channel so that you never miss an episode. And don't forget to like and share this episode with your friends and family. We look forward to seeing you in the next episode.